Guten Abend, Belma. Wie geht's? Sending you a big hug. Thank you for your readings. Help me through a fog situation and got some clarity. Because Serene there is situations you thought, hey, felt that cool. You're very welcome. Thank you, Belma. What's up, love girl? I am doing good. I felt like I needed to come on here and give one more message. It's been a heck of a week. I was rewatching all of your old Aries posts. I just got another notification. Never been so happy to catch a live. Welcome, precious Danny. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. What's up, Cal Cards? Kay, Sean, Mona Lisa, thank you for being here. Ooh, y'all coming in too fast. Let's go. Is this it? Yes. We're going to start with the Oracle card. I feel like somebody's got a very sexual energy towards you. I don't know what hotel room is about. A few things came to mind though. Like somebody may want to meet you at a hotel. I don't know why I got like a sneaky vibe from that. You said hotel room got you. That song, Meet Me Downstairs by the Lobby. It's okay if you bring somebody. Yeah. Maybe somebody's living that lifestyle. Nah, man, we're gonna party till 6 in the morning. I don't know. Somebody's living that lifestyle, maybe. I feel like that's gonna be significant in this reading at some point. There's somebody who has a very sexual energy towards you. I need you to know that. The other thing I got was somebody could be living in a hotel right now. So that may put you in the ballpark of who this reading is about or what it's about. It may not resonate at all. Take it how it does. I'm gonna do like I think I'm gonna go backwards a little bit. Someone finds you to be very attractive, like very sexy. It's definitely a sexual attraction. Happy birthday, Nikisha. Who birthday? You say you work at a hotel? Just got home from work. I used to work in the hospitality. I loved working in hospitality, honestly. I always liked jobs that allowed me to travel and like I always liked jobs with those incentives. It says don't be afraid to sing. Another opening message. This says you've been made to believe that your voice, your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are all the stars in the night sky, so don't forget to sing whenever you have a chance. Your voice is powerful enough to sink a dozen spaceships. That's your opening message. Here's another one. This says check in When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel heavier? Do you feel excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It is so helpful. And I'm going to start here. And I'm going to end here too. I'm going to try to remember what I'm doing. So, this says, there is nothing that wastes the body like worry. And one who has faith in God should be ashamed to be worried about anything whatsoever. What I get from this is you're underestimating yourself. You're underestimating. This is fear. You're underestimating yourself because you're afraid. I don't feel like I'm talking to somebody who doesn't believe in God. I just feel like, you know, you get into that humanism sometimes and you forget. It's like you, not that you don't believe in God, but you forget that God or something like that. Sometimes we try to handle everything on our own and we don't realize. It's reminding me of Gemini's read, that less is more. Like, you trying to do everything is not doing everything. You allowing shit to play out and stop trying to control everything and sit down somewhere and start looking at what is it that I can cut. Because a lot about budget cuts came up in the readings today. But a lot of y'all are doing things like that. Or you're making like energetic cuts in your life as well. This comes with you standing up for yourself. Whether this is standing up to family, friends, Mr. Wrong, Mrs. Wrong, whoever it is. It's like, I'm not enjoying this experience with you anymore. I don't think that this is bringing out the best in me. And I don't know if y'all keep up with MJ Harris, but he, some of y'all may be in a situation where you need to get away from a partner that's no good for you, and you don't know how that shit gonna play out. And I was watching, you know, a few of his videos, and he said, do not confront. Some of y'all may be in a situation that you need to get out of, and you don't need to confront this person or these people, or however. You need to have your own back and get yourself to a safe space and then relay your message. I don't know. There's something about you having wisdom in the way that you move. Everybody does not handle rejection well. Okay. Everybody does not know how to take shit on the chin. So please be mindful of your individual situation, you know. What is this? Hold on. I was looking for something I wanted to share with y'all, but I'm going to move on if I can't find it fast. This is addressing something that you have. It's like, it's two things. It really boils down to one thing. It's like how you feel about you and how much you believe. I'm like, how tapped in are you with your higher power? Determines how tuned in you're going to be with yourself and how something is truly making you feel. Determines whether or not you're going to have the confidence and, you know, to speak out and say, hey, I don't like that. I don't want you to treat me like that. That's not something I mean, I wouldn't, it ain't even about whether or not you would want me to do that to you. It's about, why are you doing that? Like, we gotta question, why are you this way with me? And is that love? Like, if somebody is treating you in a way that you wouldn't even fucking had thought of to do to somebody, you gotta ask yourself, why am I dealing with somebody who does stuff like that? Something like that could be significant for you too. Hey Nova. So let's see. Let's see what we need to look at first. Now, excuse me if I'm moving a little bit slow. Excuse me. Every time I sneeze out of nowhere, I just feel like I'm talking to somebody who may have allergies or who may be allergic. Yeah, allergic to something. I've been picking up on abusive situations lately. I don't know why that is. It's crazy. I shuffled this card back into the deck and it came out anyway. This says, lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others with whatever it is that you are good at or that's been bugging you anyway. I posted a video with Nipsey Hussle earlier, and he said something about staying in your own lane. You know, drive down your lane. Ain't no traffic. Ain't no traffic down that lane. And I was like, ooh, shit. That's true. Ain't nobody else driving in your lane because you the only one. Without you, that lane doesn't exist. It says belong to your own dream. Create your own life. What do you want it to look like? When was the last time you really sat down and came up with a plan? Instead of saying, oh, that's kind of lofty. Let me not dream. Let me not even think that something like that could be possible for me because da. And you done sat yourself down before you can even. Ooh, this glare is just bothering me. This is right in the glasses. Before you can even really get in there, you done talked yourself out of it. I heard, when are you gonna stop doing that? Is it too lofty? I feel like the lighting ain't right. I don't know. So, what else is here? Some of you, it's the people around you. Somebody could be coming up with a lot of excuses. This could be someone around you. You have like a, you know, sometimes it's the ones that, I'm not going to say, you know, family or friends or people, something about people who are always around. This could even be co-workers or something like that who are of a certain mentality. There's some kind of blanket mentality that either surrounds you or someone close to you. And someone's wanting to break out of that box, but it's just like a whole lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda, shouldas, because it's like literally being imprisoned by like, this is what I know, or something like that could resonate with you. Because something's urging you to dive into the unknown right now. It's almost like before you get swallowed up in the matrix, you need, I'm hearing I'm busting out. You need to go ahead and bust out. It's like people, if not, they're gonna try. I don't know. It's like maybe you're surrounded by zombies and you trying not to get bit. Some of y'all may have been called a weirdo or all kind of different things, but it's like you just don't want to drink the poison. You don't want to believe that. You don't want to do things that are bad for you anymore. Like if you were on that track, it's like maybe you woke up one day and you just didn't want to, you didn't want to buy into something anymore. A lot of you could have changed a lot of things about your diet, or that there's something about your intake, whether it's food, whether it's information, things you listen to, whatever this is. It's like you just don't want to pretend like you don't know anymore. You may feel like something is like everybody's the same. There's some, like I said, there's some kind of blanket mentality, because this is, we are all mad here. Everyone is a little different, but it came in the reverse. So it's like maybe you're around like a very, it's giving group. Everybody dressed the same, talk the same, go to the same places or something like that. It's the same. That's standing out here, and it's telling you, you need to here, take this show on the road. This says investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Let's see what this is about. Let us show others how it's done. Some of you may be so busy defending yourself that you're forgetting to, it's like you're forgetting the magical part, or you're forgetting the part where you create, or some of you may need like a break from a lot of people look to you for something. And I see you like defending something. You've gotten to like a certain point with something, but maybe you feel like there's something that you can't do, or there's a level that you can't reach. But it looks like you inspire others that feel like they can't as well. Why am I hearing stature of limitations? What's that? Okay. Let's see what this is. A lot of y'all feel like y'all have had to make a choice between, like, all right, am I going to be successful or am I going to be in love? Pick one. I don't think it's that you have to pick one. I think that you're not where you're supposed to be yet for that. There's another truth that this may be like your Achilles heel. Love may be like, you know, y'all be coming to me for these love readings, but a lot of y'all, either you're very protective of yourself when it comes to love, or you're a bit indifferent about it. Like there's some kind of indifference that I'm picking up here. It's like there's something that you're ignoring, or you're... there's a hold up when it comes to like commitment. You may not be very good at expressing yourself or something like that. I don't know. What is this? What is this? You may be indecisive when it comes to... There's something that you're not at rest about when it comes to love. And why you feel like you have to pick. And you have someone or people that would love to talk to you again. You're blocking yourself off from this. Why? You may have a hard time trusting your decisions when it comes to love. He said, you giving up on love. Love stinks. A lot of y'all are trying. If not, you've already started to feel this. It's like you're just starting to feel jaded when it comes to love. Or maybe you have run into a lot of people who are jaded and you're trying to keep your spirit pure. And it's like, ugh. Oh yeah. Some of y'all have dealt with a lot of very toxic love options too. Man or woman. Or men or women. And there's something about, because that song Jaded is playing now. And he said, what did he say? You wanna come back when you made it? I wanna be around while you make it. What did he say? You wanna come back when you're famous. I wanna be around while you make it. But for some reason, you feel like you get there when love is not in your life. But you're blocking yourself off because, like I said, I think, I don't know, in your case, if that resonates with you, there may be a certain level or a certain stage that you have to get to. And it's not that there won't be crazy people on that level too, just with a little bit more money. But I don't think that your person is at the level that you're at. It's like you may have to navigate through a few more levels before you actually get there. And what else? There's some more time that you need to spend with yourself anyway. There's something that you need to look at. And it's deep. Whatever this is, it's deep. You're actually... There's a reason that you're not moving. Like, you're actually free to go. I don't know what this is. It's like you could be the one that's holding you back. What is that? There was definitely something that may have even gone against your morals that really broke your heart. Like, something went against what you believe. And you may have indulged in it and gotten your heart broken. And I feel like you haven't moved on from the fact that you allowed yourself to indulge in something that you didn't even believe in. You got to get over that. I know, it's like, oh my God, easier said than done. I'm not being insensitive. I'm saying that that is what it is. And this could have been several situations. Whether you allowed yourself to settle for less, there's a part of you that has kept yourself stuck, and it's like you cry. Maybe not literally, but it's like there's literally nothing holding you back except this. Something may have made you feel dirty. I don't know. There's something like... Because I was just picturing this. I watched this video about... It just popped up on my feed today. About this girl who was suffering from a heroin addiction. And that's how this lady in this car is looking, like just spaced out. And it's like she's free to go if she chooses, but she has to make that choice. And there's a need for you to look at this now. I'm not saying that you hooked on drugs or anything like that, but it's like this could be just feeling stuck. What is this Hierophant specifically? The wrong situation for you can't go right. There's something like that here. It's like if the situation wasn't right for you, it wasn't going to sustain itself. This isn't a failure on your part. This is, if anything, you're being rerouted because you were going the wrong way. It could be something like that here too. Something was blocked. That's what you need to know. Judgment in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, Chariot. This isn't... This is like if you were to try to put the passcode in one more time with this, it's going to lock the phone. You ain't never going to be able to get in it. And it's locked out. Somebody put the passcode in this situation way too many times. And it was wrong every time. And now you got to call Apple. Like, this is done. There's no getting in. to whatever this is. It could be somebody who wants you to share ideas with them or something like that. Somebody wants to clear the air with you as well. But they're very worried about something. And it's like a light is being shined on this person. This could be someone who's afraid of like some sort of exposure or something like that. This is somebody who may suffer with anxiety. There's a lot going on in this person's mind. It's like they want to clear the air with you, but their intention is the Nine of Swords. They're worried about something status related. Like, what is that? Their desire, it's almost like, yeah, their desire is not matching up with, that's like your taste, your income not matching up with your taste. There's something like, that's the best example I have. This person has a desire, but I don't know if they're necessarily in a position, and something about that is like really stressing them out. And you are no longer naive to this. A lot of nines here. This person could... this person really cares about you. It's like they're realizing this, but they're not in a position to do anything for you. This is someone who just wants to like kind of rush towards you, but they don't have anything solid to actually offer you. I'm not gonna stay there long. I just don't see you like buying into that anymore. Belong to your own dream. The Hangman. This is where you take a pregnant pause, okay? A lot of you need to meditate so that you can even clear the space. Like you have to, it's not just about clearing, oh, well, I'm going to break up with such and such so I can clear the space for my right partner, or I'm going to move this couch so that I can make room for my new couch, or blah, 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 right? It's also about clearing that mental space. Like meditation allows the answers to come to you. And it's good to allow your mind that mental break. And you'd be surprised at what happens when it's almost like you'll feel like you're sitting there doing little magic tricks when you sit there and clear your head. And the things that can come to you in that space, the ideas that you would have never had you spent that 30 minutes watching TV or talking on the phone with somebody or scrolling on TikTok. Take time out of your day, make time, take it to belong to your own thoughts for a while. Think about what it is that you want, or just allow yourself to just not think about anything in particular and allow things to come to you. What is this monotony about? This is like, oh, your heart's not in it. I think you've lost a lot of patience with something. Maybe like I'm hearing the current state of affairs. You may feel, it's like You could be strategizing your way out of something, but you could also like feel like, oh, I'm sabotaging myself by not doing something else. Don't panic, just plan. Don't rush, just plan. Meditate. Don't drink the poison. Don't allow distractions into your life. Focus on yourself. Make yourself a priority right now. That's how you're going to lead, is by example. Don't be afraid of the unknown. It's coming whether you are going to be ready for it or not. You might as well open up to receive it. And again, that's what this whole thing is talking about, is you opening that space, that mental space, by not allowing the distractions in, focusing on yourself and the things that you have to do. Make that plan. He said this is good content to hear the storylines, but he's never coming back to you. Don't watch these. This investigate card, do you really want to invest a whole lot of your time and energy into a situation that I'm telling you that I love you, but I seem so distracted from whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing together, or whatever it is that we agreed to do together? Or did we ever even agree to do anything together? You don't really know if you can believe what I say, or maybe there's something going on with like my communication, or like mental agility, or something like something's making you uncomfortable and it's putting you in your head. Do you really need to put your energy there? There's some trolling going on in the comments, huh? This is what's coming out for you. It's like, I don't know, is it the full moon or what? What's being illuminated to you is what needs to go. Thank you, Phil. Hey, Elizabeth. What else do you need to know? What do you need to know most right now? I heard, I bet you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. Somebody's coming back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. But they've been struggling with somebody else who've been running their pockets. And maybe you moved yourself away from this, but this is someone who wants to confess something to you, but you just be careful. There could be someone who wants to come back towards you. I don't know if it's strictly about intimacy, but it looked like they got baggage. Is this about you? I would be careful with this energy. I don't think we're going to be here long. Y'all, we do individual questions on Tuesdays. I know they trolling, Sean. You really almost lost yourself. A lot of you may be moving, changing residence. You could be moving in with a partner as well. This could be, ooh, somebody is like secretly wanting to come towards you. I'm telling you, they're not over you. I'm hearing the devil is a lie. I'm like, I said, how do you feel? And that's what I heard. I just don't think you care anymore. This like Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not invested in this anymore. This was not something that was stable for you. It wasn't a reliable. I don't know. The Hermit in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. Oh my God. 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Tower. No. Is this where you were sabotaging yourself? You're not invested. You almost lost yourself in this situation. I asked, what did you need to know the most? This person has been struggling. I don't want to say like fall from grace, but the Six of Wands in the reverse can talk about a fall from grace. Magician in the reverse is like, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's what it's, I don't know why it's giving me that. There could be someone attached to this person. It's like someone's trying to move on from somebody who, somebody's been really hurt by somebody who used them. What does this have to do with you? This is the person that wants to come towards you. Could be an Aquarius. This person wants to apologize and confess to you that they were the traitor. Remember I said something about windmills in one reading? There could be something again about windmills. Or something about a field. Like out here we got fields where you can go running and stuff. Or walking or riding bikes or whatever, like little trails. And they're, I don't know. I'm just picturing windmills. Or somebody could have there's a somebody tried you. And they want to apologize. They want to make something right with you. Narcissist is here. This person can be very selfish. But they feel like something about your love or the way that you are. You can do a lot with a little bit is what I'm getting. You may have like a parental, maternal type of energy. You make this person very happy. It's like the world. You mean the world to this person. But they're showing up as the Knight of Wands and a narcissist. The narcissist card is here. Like they're very full of themselves. So you're very defensive with this person. So they actually view you pretty highly, but I don't think you view them that way. I don't know. They didn't behave like the woman or the man that they should have behaved like. It's something like that. It's like this person may have done something that disqualified them, and like not as far, I don't know, in whatever position they were in your life. In your mind and your heart, you know how a person can do something and it's like your whole view of that motherfucker just changed? Something like that. Yeah, the Two of Swords in the reverse, you were no longer blind to something. This is someone who, like I said, wants to come in. They're brokenhearted. They want to work on this. They know that you're suspicious of them. This is what they worry about. They know that you don't trust them. This is what they worry about. They know they left you with a shit ton of bad memories about them. That is what they are worried about. This really could be an Aquarius or a Gemini. This person is in regret about a missed opportunity about you. What should you do about this? Again, I keep hearing that part, life's not over. Did she say life's not over until we start again? I forgot what she said right there. But life's not over for you is the message that I'm getting. Because every day the sun comes up. It's like something about every day. You can't miss this. It's giving Leo's reading. Like, you can't miss this. You can't miss this time in your life right now. Because something has already begun for you. And sometimes opportunities are missed. And sometimes it is disappointing. But life's not over. This is your time. Keep planning, keep moving. You got something to defend. That's what it's giving. It's like you got something to lose. You've gotten this far and you need to keep going. You need to keep going because I feel like there's celebration ahead of you. What else do you need to know most? The move on card kept coming. I gotta show y'all this. The move on card keeps coming out. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time is over. That card is so harsh, but it's like it be that much. It be that straightforward. It has to be that straightforward sometimes. What's next? Oh my God. Some of y'all are about to come into a time in your life where I was just watching this episode of Family Guy where Carter's wife wanted to go back to like the clam and like all of the regular places because she didn't come from money and she wanted to go back, you know, and do like regular stuff. And at the end of it, she was like, you know, I leveled up. I married a rich man. I mean, you own blah, 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 blah. So it's like, I actually enjoy the life that I have come into. And I don't want to go back. I don't want to go backwards. So some of y'all are coming into a time where you may experience more affluence. And maybe you didn't come from money. But you may feel pulled to go backwards and then get there and realize that you should have kept going. So you might as well keep going and not learn that the hard way. Okay? What's going on? What do you need to know the most? Someone's health could be suffering. This could be a masculine or man in your life. Is this resonating? I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I'm just going to tell y'all what I get from these decks, and then I'm going to go to bed. Someone that you haven't heard from is not doing well. Somebody feel like they about to go crazy. It's like, I don't know. It's like somebody may not be well in their mind right now. Somebody was, oh my God, it's reminding me of this story that I saw on YouTube. Lord have mercy about this. And it's crazy that official man came out in the reverse because, ooh, this boy had a problem. I don't know. They didn't really give the background on him, but he was very abusive. And he ended up locking his baby mama in a room and torturing her for hours until she ran out of the house. I think it was because she was trying to leave him or something like that. And his mama ended up bailing him out after he did that shit. His mom bailed him out, and then he came back and killed them. the baby mama and his mother, or some shit like that. It was absolutely terrible. Like everybody failed in that situation. The judge and everything, because the judge ended up setting the bail like way too low for the mother to even be able to get that boy out. He needed help. Because what kind of 20-something-year-old locks somebody in a room and tortures them? I would have never, it's like somebody may think different than you could ever have thought. Didn't I say that earlier in the reading? It's like something that you would never even consider. Like the only time you would even talk about it is if you saw that shit on a movie. Somebody's considered it that you know. But a lot of y'all are so protected. You would be surprised at the way things have been happening. Somebody has not been well. You could get a message about this. It's like, I don't want to say this. I don't want this to be this is what I'm saying. You are lucky that you avoided someone. You may get a message, especially if you're involved with someone like romantically or something like that. What if this isn't romantically? It's like somebody's health could be suffering. You could get notice of this for some reason. This is justice, or you. Why is it justice? Because I don't. That shit sound bad. That shit sound bad. Hold on. I'm talking about a little birdie's about to sing about something. Somebody's justice. Courthouse and justice is here now. Where's bad health here? Somebody feels like before they, this could be financially, or somebody's just not in the best. Somebody's like down. Ooh, it's almost giving like till you do right by me. How Mr. was like not doing so well when Celie left. This is somebody who feels like they need to come back and do right by you or apologize to you or something like that. It's like they're not in a good place at all. Is this how they hopped out there? It shows, it's a very different tune being sang at this point. Like if somebody just hopped out there without a care, didn't give two shits about whatever was gonna happen to you. Fuck you, your mama, everybody else. They singing a very different tune when they come back. I don't know what happened, baby, but something happened to that baby. And they're back. They're coming back. Because somebody did, I don't know, official person in the reverse. It's like the truth. The truth can't, oh my God. Exposure. What the hell is going on? Like this person is obsessed and not right in the mind. Something ain't right. And every time I see this sword pointed towards his crotch, I'm just like, maybe something's not right there either. We said something about health. Like, you can find out that somebody's not in the best health and you got out in the nick of time. Okay? This person hasn't changed. Oh my God. Whatever pissed you off about this person it remains. Whatever had you like fucked up is still there. And I don't know. You know, a lot of people have something to say about people who are very independent, whether it's a man or a woman, because believe it or not, a lot of women don't, or if a lot of people who are into men, they don't mind their partner being a little codependent, because sometimes it's intimidating if your partner is too independent, whether they're a man or a woman. Like, think about a man who can cook for himself, clean for himself, clean up, do this, do that, all the things that they would, that you would assume he would want a feminine energy in his life to do. He got it. It's like you have to find a way to keep this man's interest, or keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, what can I do for you? And that's where this comes into play. That's where the Nine of Pentacles comes into play, because it's like, well, who are you? Because if that man can do all these things for himself, if you can do all these things, it's like, people have to be more than acts of service, or like fill in the blank. I don't know. There's something, it's like the Nine of Pentacles is very self-sufficient energy. It's like, all you got to do is come in and be a good person and, have something a little entertaining about you. Why am I hearing make it quick? Some of y'all could be a bit intimidating, or maybe there's someone around that is a bit like intimidating. But it's like you need more than just the things that you did for the last person. It's like, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. And I think you're really good where you are right now. Now, who is this? There's someone else here. They're just here. I don't know why they're here. They're not necessarily giving anything. Like, it's not. It's almost like that gift under the tree that's not addressed to anybody. Like, we forgot to put, it's wrapped. Something nice is in there, but we forgot to put the name on there. So we don't know what it is or who it's for. But it's nice. There's somebody who is very well off, who may be afraid. This is somebody who's been through a lot of things. They're very quiet. They've overcome a lot. Like, you probably would look at this person, you wouldn't know they went through all that shit. This person has a lot of options in life, in love. But they realize something, possibly through communicating with you. Or is this you realizing something? This is you realizing something through communicating with someone. With this person, what? Is that the same person? What do you realize about this person by communicating? It's like it's showing you something about this. Oh, wow. Okay. And what do you need to know all this for? I'm coming. Okay. Well, even on... Some of y'all may realize. Thank you so much, Divas, for the $1.99. I appreciate you. Thank you. Even on somebody's worst day, it's like you're in a different friend group now. Some of you have upgraded as far as like a lot of things in your life, but there's a person in particular that, by way of you even being in communication with this person, is really shining a light on just how unfair or just how much you were cheating yourself in another situation. Like, this ain't even the end all. You don't even know if this is the end all be all, but just in conversation, in theory, something is already playing out in a way where it's like, damn. That shit was unrequited as fuck. Like, something, like, you're getting justice, but it's in such a roundabout way. How does this person feel about you? Whoever this well-to-do person is. Oh my God. This person looks at you very highly, actually. This is somebody didn't I say something about you overcoming a lot of things? Or them overcoming a lot of things? Okay, so I said something about them overcoming a lot of things, but they view you like that too. As somebody who's overcome a lot too, and who's like in a very powerful position, like somebody who's not afraid to fail. Somebody who's definitely had some failed relationship, like love life. They view you as somebody who's had a shitty love life. But they view you, it's like they view you highly, but they also view you as like somebody who had, damn, both of y'all look at each other like y'all got a lot of options, because they're looking at you like that too. But they looking at you like you ain't really studying love right now. Like, they see, y'all see each other. How do you feel about them? Well, they're right. You're not worried about it right now. You're not worried about love. I don't see you opening up to that at all. What do you need to know the most in this, with all of this. It's not enough. When I tell you this whole reading is about you standing your ground, where's JoJo? I've gotten this far. You've gotten this far. You can't go back now. It's not going to feel right trying to go backwards. You can't go back to the clam after you've been to the country club. There's something about that. You have to keep going forward. And it's not about losing yourself. You almost lost yourself settling in a situation that wasn't for you. And that's why you kept getting smacked. That's why it kept falling. It kept collapsing. It's like building something up to a certain point and it just keeps falling. I don't feel like anything that you got going on right now. Like I said, you need to be moved into a different position before any of that comes into play, before any of it's going to make sense. We got to get you somewhere else. That's what this is looking like. Are any of the people in your life right now who you should be focused on? No, that's what I was getting. That's what I was getting. Even, it's just showing you, because I said even on their best day, they don't match who's not even for you today. So it's like you've leveled up, but you're not where you're supposed to be yet. Like, do not sign. Don't sign shit right now, okay? You're not where you're supposed to be yet for love or whatever don't sign means for you. You're not there yet. Whoever's in your life with, they not them. If you're married and you already locked in, this is not for you. Or if you're already, I don't know, if you already signed for the house, this is not for you, okay? We're talking about people who is on the bubble or who ain't there yet. But justice is coming in a very telling and revealing type of way. But it's revealing in stages for you. Wow. Meanwhile, back on the ranch. Somebody's been watching you. They like you. They've been trying to, somebody may have even been trying to do things like you. Why? I don't know what's going on. They probably trying to figure that out too. Didn't I say something about someone trying to get ideas from you or something like that? And somebody's realizing that, oh my God, this is just like, it's almost like when Plankton's trying to get the Krabby Patty salt, the Krabby Patty formula. And every time he get close to getting that shit, like, it doesn't work out. Imagine if the formula was like spirit. Imagine if the formula was like programmed into you. Like, there is no piece of paper with the formula. Like, you are the formula. Like, something can not be duplicated. There's something like that going on, and somebody's having to realize, damn, T really got that shit. Like, you really are. I don't know. know. It's like somebody, you could have been grossly misjudged, mishandled, undervalued, underestimated, something like that. And somebody's like just now realizing, like, oh my God. This could be why somebody's wanting to apologize to you. Why did they do that? I was just like, if this is resonating with you, why? Why such poor judgment or something like that? Why? Didn't I say somebody showed up as the Knight of Wands? It's like this person, they're just not where you are. Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Is this you? No. This person's not even on the level of the person that they actually dealing with. Is this somebody's dependent? I don't know. I wanted to say son or daughter, but I don't feel like this is a son or a daughter. Somebody's at a very early stage of something. And it could just be life. Like, it's reminding me of a conversation I had with somebody, and I was like, you must not have had many past lives, because I just felt he just was very childish. Like, it felt innocent. I mean, definitely not innocent in actions. Not during that time, but just like there was an air of, you really don't think that what you're doing is fucked up. Okay. You know, there's like an immaturity here. It's like really like a didn't know. Or doesn't have the I don't know, it's like the bandwidth to really be able to like problem solve or like make the right decisions. I don't know. Somebody is at a very entry level. And maybe that's what you needed to know. Let me get off of this so I can go. Some of y'all just needed peace about what something was, and it just was toxic. And it was just toxic. And it wasn't worth the drama. And you're about to get justice because somebody's realizing, like, they because they were immature or something like that. Yeah, it's very much giving not woke, Stacy. It's like, oh. It's like I was watching this video today. I think the channel is called Born Different, or it's like a TV station or something like that. Not Born Different. It's something like that. There was like this there was this lesbian couple on there, and they were looking for a third person for like this polyamorous relationship. And I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but one of the ladies was like BBW, like BBW, and the other one was, you know, maybe a little bit bigger than me or same size, something like that. And a lot of people were judging them. They were like, oh, she's too big for you. You should be with somebody around your size. Then, you know, y'all won't have no problems in a relationship or some shit like that. And they was like, what are you talking about? We love each other. Like, they were a lot more progressive, you know what I'm saying, than a lot of the people around them. And one of their cousins, I think the big girl's cousin, interjected about, you know, I don't know, they brought him in. I don't even know why they brought him in, because he just did not have any intelligible input at all. It's like, why they could have skipped this part in the show. It's the kind of thing that makes black people feel like, why did they put him on? Like, why did they be trying to make us look bad? Like it was like one of those type of moments, like, huh? But anyway, this person is giving that. This person, it's like, why did they let Tyrone get on there and tell the news report? Y'all knew he was gonna embarrass this. It was something like that. Like, I don't know, but it's like somebody who just, they not ready. That's why they couldn't look at you for who you was. That's why they couldn't see who you were. That's why they want to apologize to you. It's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas going on with this person, but they just toxic and immature. And they being mothered by somebody or something. I don't know. Didn't I say something about somebody's mama bailing them out? Like, this is the kind, and I'm not here to talk about nobody's mama or nothing like that, okay? But this is, it's just for example. This could be the type that, you know, their mama know they dead fucking wrong. And bail that nigga out anyway. Like, and the crazy part was, she bailed him out and he came home within 24, 48 hours. Killed both of them. He definitely shot the mama that bailed him out. So it's like, oh God. I'm not saying it's that extreme, but this person could have an enabler in their life who never, because for them, I'm just assuming that I'm talking to adults on here. And it's like the way that you were misjudged or like underestimated or whatever, the false, some kind of wrong judgment made towards you. You didn't expect whoever it is that I'm talking about to be thinking at the level that they do. You didn't expect that. I don't think that you saw something coming, and it's like now understanding this, you're like, and it kind of gonna make you reevaluate yourself. Like, how did I not see that? This person was operating. Maybe this person had a good way of like covering up the fact that I don't know. It could just be as simple as lacking experience. And then when it's go time, it's like, you don't know how to do this? It's something like that. Or maybe you saw like a bad reaction in this person. Maybe they held it together for a long time and then there was like this bad reaction and you're like, what the fuck? But there's like definitely something like very immature that's coming to the light about this person. And they want to apologize to you for how they behaved. Okay. How should you, I mean, what's your guidance on that? I think in your eyes, I mean, it's something that you can definitely release now. Maybe this gives you some closure. I do still see this being a missed opportunity. Depending on how you view it, but I see you disconnecting. You know what this is going to do is it's really freeing you. It's freeing up your energy. Hopefully this gave you some closure if that was something that you were needing from this situation. Because sometimes we wonder like why stuff went the way that it did, and maybe you just needed to know that you two weren't even operating from the same room. You know what I mean? That from what I'm picking up on, You know, it's kind of those one may never know type of situations, because I'm not going to stick around to find out type shit. Anything else? So what is it? I'll do this just to get it out of the way. I'm going to end with you. So, I feel like y'all are looking for like the least complicated routes possible right now. It's plain to be flying over. It's like, please give me a direct flight. I don't want to do this twice. There's something like that. Somebody wants you, and they definitely want to be more than your friend. Is this the same person we've been talking about? Yes, and they're waiting. But I just feel like it's really time for you to heal now. This person listens to music that reminds them of you. He said, date people that you're equally yoked with. Amen. You may not be pulling the same. It's like we got to be pulling the same amount of weight. It doesn't mean that we have to do that in the same ways. We're different people. But damn it, we at least got to be in the same room before we get started on this. You know? Yeah. That wasn't your soulmate. You were selling out. Look at that. Soulmate in the reverse, selling out in the upright. That's the message from this. You got the power. All you had to do was say what you meant. Wasn't that at the beginning of the reading? Don't be afraid to sing. How do you feel about the situation? What did it say? Nothing wastes the body like worry, and one who has faith in God should be ashamed to ever worry about anything whatsoever. What are you worried about? You the one with the power, the alchemy. I'm gonna have to stop because my hand's cramping up. It's time to go to bed. Let go. That's all we need from this deck. What's at the bottom? Dreams. You need this space. I keep saying it. You're not where you're going. You're equally yoked is not on the level that you are. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because wouldn't you hate if you settled here? It's almost like deal or no deal. What if you settled on $100,000 and the very next one was $1 million? There's something like that for you. Is that it? Did I go through all of them? I think that's it. I'll leave you with one more of these. I said we was going to start. We were going to end the way we began. So I remembered, and we're going to do it. Wow. It's all about you. This says, you don't need someone else to fix you. Someone is trying to convince you that you are broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable state, and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold back into your own cracks. Anytime anybody is trying to make you completely, entirely dependent on them is a bad sign. It is a bad sign that somebody does not want you to be able to take care of yourself. That is not love. That is control. There's a lot of things about this person that you may have felt like was just simply irresistible. Because I'm getting that song Prototype. I hope that you're the one. If not, you are the prototype. But there were some things about this person that you can definitely do without. So pray for those things that you fell in love with so much about this person. Pray for them to show up in your dream partner, but minus the bullshit. You know, it's like, again, find the feeling that you're looking for. You probably found a lot of the feelings that you were looking for with this person or with this friend or whoever it was. But not necessarily, you weren't home yet with the situation. It's like, just because there were some things that were good doesn't mean that there were other things that didn't outweigh those some things, or else we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. So your last message says, know the purpose and the value of your pearls. Remember, it says, don't throw your pearls before swine unless they be trampled. It's like people are not going to know how to value something special if you just giving it to them for free. There's something like that. This says, know the value of your pearls and know the nature of your pig or your swine. When you know the nature of a thing, its behavior never surprises you. That just brought the whole reading together because, like I said, had you known that they were operating from the 7th grade, you would have been like, oh my God, why you didn't tell me? There's something like that. It's like, let me see your ID. I didn't know you was that fucking young. There's something like that. It's like you feel tricked. I hope that made you laugh. I don't know, honey. We'll check back in later on the next episode. I'm going to leave it there. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.